Hey everybody, it's Dan. I just wanted to show everybody how these lovely washers and dryers work, because I know some of you might not have done laundry before, and that's alright. But let's go through a quick rundown. Now normally you'd want to separate your whites and your colors, but this load is so small I'm just going to throw it all in together. If you got new clothes, you're definitely going to want to separate them because sometimes the dye can bleed over, but these clothes are pretty old, so I'm not too worried about it. But you just throw them in here and get them all in there nice and you don't want it to be packed in or anything like that, but fill it up if you can. That way you're not wasting anything. Alright, so then you just close this. Right here, this is where all the magic happens. You gotta grab your detergent. You're supposed to use the high efficiency stuff, but I don't have it yet. You have to excuse me. But you get your detergent and you bring it in and you dump it over here. And this sign tells you where everything goes. You've got liquid softener, it goes in here. Bleach goes in here. And the detergent can go in here. So I'm just using detergent for this one. I don't have liquid fabric softener. But close that. And then you got a nice little console right here. You can choose cotton sturdy. That's what I'm going to go for because I'm not too worried about it. But I usually keep it on cold, cold, but you got all kinds of different settings. You got hot, cold, warm, 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 cold, and cold, cold. These are normal soil for me, so I'm just going to click that. And if you want a quicker wash time, you can go quick or light soil, and you see the times change. But I'm going to go with normal soil on this. You've got all kinds of stuff here you can choose that'll affect the time. Sometimes, like an extra rinse, stain cycle, pre-soak, things like that. But once you got it ready, you're just going to go ahead and hit the start. And it'll start up, and the door will lock eventually. And that's all you got to do with the washer. Now once this is done, you open the door, and you can take everything out, you come over to the dryer. And the key with the dryer is you always got to clean out the lint screen first. Alright, now it helps if you wet your fingers a little bit, and then you can just peel the lint off like that. Alright, you don't have to get all of it, but just try to get the big chunks. Alright, put it back in, throw this stuff away. But you throw your clothes in there. If you got dryer sheets, you can go ahead and throw those in with it. Shut the door. You got all kinds of options here. You can do a sensor dry, but I don't really agree with the sensors on this dryer, so I usually go with time dry, and you can tell it to go longer or shorter. Usually for me 50 minutes does the job, but you can go more or less depending on your preference. Dry temp, I just do regular because I'm not real worried about my clothes. They're from Walmart, so it doesn't really matter. But you got all these other options that you can go with. This line of options is only for the sensor dry, like you do normal to damp to very dry. But like I said, I just use time dry. And then once you're ready, you just hit the start button and it'll start up. But that's pretty much it. That's how you do laundry in a nutshell. There's different things you can do based on your personal preference, but this is generally what you got to know. I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang with me.